It's going to be a great day. It may feel like a little bit of a long day, but it's going to be a fun one. We've all done these before, so the most important thing is good energy, have fun. We don't want to look bored or tired. So if you see anyone looking bored or tired, tell them a joke, tease them, give them a Red Bull, something like that. We want to make it fun, okay? Feel free to take pictures throughout the day. More pictures, the better. If you have some good pictures that you take, just text them to Lucas, okay? Throughout the day, if all of us could just continue to text them to Lucas and he'll be posting them, that would be wonderful, okay? So, stand up for deaf rights. What do we think that means? If someone says, why stand up for deaf rights? What's that about? Tanya, how would you explain it?
So, standing up for deaf rights. What exactly does that question mean? It's advice for the community to really change how the deaf rights are nowadays. Nothing's going to happen with the Florida legislature right now. September 12th is really going to emphasize what deaf rights are all about. And we can show them these shirts and we can explain exactly what it means. And why Florida exactly needs to change their laws to stand up for deaf rights. We will have a small presentation to talk about it a little bit. But the deaf community really needs to stand up for their rights. No more just laying back and not paying attention.
I'd like to add something. When you see people who are looking at the video and they see famous people signing or things along those lines, people will ask what deaf rights means. So let me explain a little bit. It's important, you know, it only take a minute, maybe less than that. But to follow what someone says is very important. We need to pass the laws so that we can support deaf rights, honestly. So if you please sign up, then we can get your information and forward that to the correct people.
Right. It's going to be a line. It's going to go fast. So we can't get into too much. One good way is, Tanya, what time are you going up on stage? 3? 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock is your presentation? 2 to 2:30. So you can say, oh, if you're curious, watch the stage presentation at 2:30. We're going to explain more about it. What is stand up? Oh, if you're curious, watch 2:30. We'll explain. Okay? But we have deaf driver cards, okay? And so anyone who registers is also going to get a deaf driver card until we run out. Once we run out, we're going to run out, and that's okay. You just have to tell people, I'm sorry we ran out. But if someone really wants them, we can always take down their name and number and mail them to them later after the event is done, okay? But we're going to hand them out until they run out. Simple as that, yeah. So when they register, they're going to get a deaf driver card as well. Now, the line is going to start here, so we're going to go all the way around. First, they're going to see... Oh, yes, yes. So first, Andres and Tara are going to be the first points of contact, okay? And they're going to tell people register. Now, as the sign says, you get one raffle ticket if you register, go around the corner. You're going to get a second one if you can show you like us on Facebook. You need to have both to get the shirt, and there's only 500, okay?
The first registration is red, right? And then the second one is
right. So we put the signage to be pretty clear. I worked on that last night. Sorry, I'll stop signing. I worked on that last night, so that it's just pretty clear, and it's the same sign all around the booth. So if someone's like, man, but I really want the shirt, you know, but you got to do both. It's that simple. And at least, no matter what, if you register, you have a chance to win prizes at the end of the day.
Also, if people are hearing, they don't have to register.
Oh, no. Anyone here who can register and like us on Facebook can get the shirt. Hearing or deaf, that's okay. All right. Now, if someone says, well, what's the prizes at the end of the day? You just say, it's a surprise. right? It's a surprise. You'll have to come and see.
It's a good surprise.
A good surprise. And you can let them know there'll be 3. There'll be 3 winners. Okay? 3
And they're
winners.
gonna wanna win.
And they're gonna want to win. So be sure to keep your tickets safe. Put them in your pocket. We're gonna draw at the end of the day 3 winners, not just 1.
And you have to be present
3.
to win.
And yes, you must be present to win.
Gee. What time is the raffle?
So we line up at 3:55. Okay. I know Tanya, you're great at the raffles. Who do you think you want to go up on stage with you for the raffle? Or we can give Andres, Renee, and Samuel a box, and each of them take up a box and set it on the stage. Because we'll bring up 3 of the boxes just to represent 3 winners. Okay. Is that okay with you? Does that work for you, Samuel? You don't have to speak, Samuel. You just have to bring up a box.
Boxes. Okay. Who's excited for the raffle?
Right. And Tanya will be the speaker. But I mean, this is Deaf Nation. I want our deaf leaders in Global to be up on stage. I don't need to be up on stage. I want you guys to be up on stage. You know? So you can introduce that this is our deaf team, you know? That's important, okay? Okay, so any questions?
One question. Some people that are deaf, they've already registered.
You just need to look pretty.
So if they register right now, then we can give them a ticket. If hearing people register, they're not really going to use VRS or
Yeah, because we're not registering for a 10-digit number. Okay, we're not registering for a 10-digit number. We're just registering for like an email list so that we can send information about Global. So anyone can receive information about Global.
And Gabrielle, it's not just about Global. We send information about what's going on in the community.
Right, we'll send more information about the deaf bill, about the law being passed. And if someone said I've registered before, you can just say, well, today's a new day. So we're re-registering everyone to make sure we have it correct.
Yeah. So if they're like, I don't want information on Global, you do want information about what's going on in the community.
Right. So the deaf driver cards, for you guys, Andres and Tara, keep them down below. If you put them on the table, people will just walk by and take like a handful of them. So just keep them on the table down below. And when they're finished registering, hand it to them, okay?
Okay.
Okay.